can't leave. I can't help. All I can do is stare out the window and hope that there's a break on one side or another, or that Solat appears with the information we need, or that the Aron on the other side disappears because Solat somehow assassinated the other anchor. The only thing I can do is stand around and wait for something to change. But days pass and there's nothing. It's been maybe 4 days when everything breaks. The day starts as it always does. Aron wakes me up early for a fierce round of quick morning lovemaking before he puts on his armor and heads off to battle. I bathe and dress, then head into the Queen's chambers, accompanied by Karen and several other Yishremi guards, who now shadow my every move. The Queen sits with her ladies, her face pinched with stress. She was so happy that my Aron arrived, but it's been days and we make no headway, and people just keep dying. I sit down across from her, and Karen immediately starts tasting the food set out for me. "Morning," I say to Hala, rubbing my eyes. "Good morn to you." Her voice is even, sweet. She's good at hiding how she feels in front of the guards. It's only after they settle to their places against the door that she lets some of her stress show. "Another day of this." She spreads her hands in her lap. "I want to pray to the gods to watch over my husband, but there is no one in the ether to hear." "Aron says they're gaining ground," I tell her. "I hope he's right. But will it be soon enough to save the lives of hundreds of good men?" She presses her fingers to her lips. "I'm sorry, I know you have as much control as I do on such things. I do have a small bit of good news for you on this day. My wizards have a spyglass for you." Her smile is faint. "Oh? That's great. Where is it?" I'm itching to get a good look at the battle in the same way I'd pick at a scab. I know I shouldn't, but I can't help myself. "We can visit them once you have eaten," she says, gesturing at the tray of food where Karen even now stuffs his face, chewing as fast as he can. Tasting my food is a full-time job practically because I eat so much. Poor Karen. I snag a fruit-stuffed tart that already has a large bite out of it and start eating. I know somewhere down in the kitchens, Marcos is watching every bit of food that goes onto my plate. "Tell your cooks I appreciate the efforts. I've eaten better here than—" There's an urgent knock at the door. Before anyone can answer, the knock comes again, and then a soldier rushes in, a chest in his hands. The Queen goes white as a sheet. "What is it?" "Oh, God." I stare at the soldier's grim face, wondering who's died. What terrible thing has happened, because I know this can't be good. "Your Majesty," he bows his head and sets the trunk on the ground. "We found this left in the bushes by the side gate. It says it should be delivered to Lord Aron's anchor." "Is it a trap? Have my wizards been consulted?" The Queen's voice is sharp, and I don't know if it's anger or relief. "It carries no magic," he says, and bows his head. "We looked inside to ascertain this before we brought it in, and—" "It is a man's head, Your Majesty." My stomach churns. Someone sent me a head? Whose? The answer comes before I even reach for the trunk. Oh, God. I swallow hard and force myself to get to my feet and lift the lid. I open it just a crack, just enough to see Solat's sightless eyes staring up at me from his handsome face. There's blood crusting his hair, and... Can I shut the lid again? Solat. I close my eyes and return to my seat, hands shaking. I can't even process this right now. I'm so sorry. I silently tell him. I pray this wasn't in vain. I pray all of this wasn't in vain. He deserved better than a brutal, lonely death. I'm not going to remember him like this, I decide. I'm going to remember him as the laughing, flirty man who loved to tell stories in Navarro.